is the chat? There it is. Middle of the day, probably a bad time to do this, but people can see it in videos. Iron Dog, what's up? Good to see you, dog. Maniac Grammy, hello. Welcome. Did you know Elana? Petrovich? Dog says he don't know nothing. Oh. I'm trying to break into a Slim Jim while we wait. See if a few people come. Elana was one of my first moderators. I don't know if she was the first one, but she was around really way back there. Way back there. When it comes to the world of live streaming, that's eons ago. I knew she had been sick. I thought she was getting okay. Hey, Amanda, how are you? Welcome. Got a little hungry. Yeah, she passed away. It looks like maybe August the 6th, sometime around August. Dorothy was a Dorothy ELAINE MERRILL SEAY. On here, she was known as Elana Petrovich. She's been a moderator of mine since, I don't know, way back there. I found out this morning she passed away on August. I just wanted to tell everybody that and say some things about her. Pretty incredible life. Pretty incredible. I'll get more into this here in a minute. Let a few more people get here. Hey, Molly, welcome. Yeah, she'd been sick. I remember she didn't want me to talk about it then, but she was like 129 pounds or something like that when she went in the hospital. She came out, she was weighing 89 pounds. But she spent 15 years in the military. And then she got out and got into some kind of intelligence stuff. She'd talk about it, but she didn't want to talk about it much because it's still under whatever it is, clearance. She couldn't talk about it. It's top secret. Stuff. She was really nice. To make sure, I contacted her husband or her brother, one. Lots and lots of people seen Elana in the chat rooms moderating, especially in mine and dogs. I mean, she was here from the time that second opened until somebody typed the last word. I really hate to hear about her. I think she had kidney failure. Talking with my mouth full. Because I'm nervous. Nervous isn't the right word. Sad, maybe. Kind of not nervous. Not nervous. Hello, Sandra. This is what Elana looked like. It's a peek into the stuff we don't never see. She was really private online. She talked to me, but I could tell she didn't talk to a lot of people. That is Elana Petrovich, whose real name was Dorothy Elaine Merrill SEAY. She lived in Lake Butler, Florida, as you can see right there, and she's originally from Buffalo, Texas. I said a little earlier, she spent like 15 years in the U.S. Army, and they kind of tapped her to come out and do some other stuff. The last couple of years, she worked in a correctional facility there, where her husband retired in Butler, Florida. Really super nice woman. Just trying to find. I'll get too carried away with that. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or not, but doesn't really matter. I don't guess. Mail, welcome. Good to see you, Mail. This just ain't one of them happy, cheery live streams. Talking about a moderator here and a friend of mine from Florida passed away in August. Good to see you, Mail. Rosanna, you slipped in there. I didn't see you. Must have had it covered up. Chat covered up. Amen. Well. Amen. It's not going to be a very long stream. In fact, the length of the stream it was this long to begin with. That's how much is left. Try measuring the streams in that YouTube. Absolutely. Keep her alive in memory. Good stuff right here, y'all. Good stuff. I knew something had been wrong. I hadn't heard nothing from her. I even tried texting her twice. But I was afraid. I was afraid of that when she disappeared. Yes, she was. Well, I thought about that and thought about that. I'd have to go back through live streams to find it because she was kind of quiet. Yes, she carried on conversation all the time, but I can't remember nothing standing out except for her when she told me about her life. She did 15 years in the U.S. military. She was tapped out into some kind of a government building program that had classified information. She spent another 15 or 12 or 13 there and finished the last 30 in a correctional facility in Lake Butler, Florida. But she dedicated her life to the serving. Yeah. And that's pretty incredible. She had a YouTube channel on it. That's right. Where I remember one time the wind had blew down my greenhouse, tore it all to pieces. And she sent me where her and her husband had built a greenhouse from scratch. About 6 videos, 1, 2, 3, every one of them she'd sent it. Amen, mailman. But she was a wonderful person. So, folks, this live stream is dedicated to the memory of Dorothy Elaine Merrill Shea. She sure did. And the Slim Jim is gone. Appreciate it, Mail. I just didn't want it to go away. I want to say goodbye. So this live stream is dedicated, said it again, Dorothy Elaine Merrill Shea. Thank you so much for your memories. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming. Everybody that watches in the video, you were here in my live stream, you saw Elana. Bye, everybody.